I know some of you all are in the business of using these AI tools and as an enhancement to your creative ability instead of replacing all of your creativity with what the generation outputs. So this feature will be for you, especially if you want to imagine a scene but are not sure in the color scheme of it, or if you are sure of what colors will be present, you might find it difficult to generate exactly as you imagined it. And today I'll showcase you a feature of FreePick which allows you to select a color palette. As you can see, these are the selections of color palettes available as default in FreePick. There is a lot of great choices, but if you are more creatively inclined, let me say that like that, you can select the option to create a new palette yourself. In which case you can select colors from the color picker here, or you can extract the colors from an image. So if you have something like a brand guidelines, or maybe if you are using an already existing branded image, you can use that in this upload place, and instead of coming up with brand colors on the fly, you can use what's already existing. Which will allow you to be on brand consistently. Let's suppose I am going to use the color palette of a poster we have created in Still Any Art Style video. And as you can see, it extracts the colors from the poster. This is the pink that exists there, and the text color on background colors here. So I can just say Red Bull poster, and this will be a palette I can use when I click save color. Yeah, this is the Red Bull poster. And if I go over these are the other test ones I clicked, and if I select all color palettes, I can see my own color palette up at the top in my colors. There's also a bookmark here to select my colors only, so you can use that as well to immediately find your own stuff in between these things, so they don't get mixed. That's great. So after you selected it, you can just click it again and it will be selected here, and there is a prompt here which I'll show you how color palettes are applied to this. Like you can see here, this is a blue dominant one, this is a red dominant one, then there is a blue and pink dominant color palette, and we'll see how our own color palette from the Red Bull poster works. And I'll click generate. I'll get to that in a minute, but let's see, this is the pink color palette, and there is a golden and purple one. Like these are, as you can see, there is a lot of like gold and purple, the full and the pink one, and the red dominant one was this, I think, and the white blue one at the beginning was Glacier. Like there is a lot of color palettes you can choose from here, and I wanted to showcase them here. And if I click this reuse prompt, it just selects the color palette, you can see. And this was created by this palette, as you can see, but it's a great feature to have that option. Like I can always look back at the color palette I have used back then. So like I go over a few of these, like, oh, this is a great one, I wonder what was the color palette I used. Okay, so I clicked it, it was this one, it's crayons. And then I went and again and tried testing this with images. Like there is a color palette website like Color Hunt Co. I looked here and like I saw a color palette I liked. I wondered if I could like maybe click this. Okay, there is an image download here. I wondered if I download the image, can I use it? So when I click reuse, it's just inputs the prompt as I have written and the image I have given, which was this color palette. It is set as image 1. I said use image 1 as color palette here to hope that maybe there is a way to make this work without a FreePick's color selection tool. But it did not work as I imagined it would. Like this is not as applied as I want it to be. Then I tried to use this with like giving the colors inside. Like I looked over and saw this is like I can click copy here. Then I like pasted them here to make sure that it knows what colors are these. Out of the 4, it generated one where it looks like it's utilizing the color palette. But like these other 3 are not using it at all. They are too dark to be this color palette. This one kind of works. Then I just imported this as the I imported this as a test palette, and when I imported the color palette from the image, I have arrived at this outputs, like these 4, as you can see. They are incredible, like they are utilizing the color palette fully. And this was the first one we tried today, which was the Red Bull poster one. Okay, so they are in line with our Red Bull poster. I would say Maybe this one is great or this one. Like I actually like this one. I think that I would say, think this is the best aligned version. But like this is just too much normal sky. Like these are too normal. This follows the color palette well, and I like this one. So if I were to create a Red Bull poster now or a little video, I could just use this and make this into a video from FreePik's own video generators. There is a lot of video generators you can use. We covered that in another video. And maybe like this lion jumps forward, like leaps forward to the left side of the video, and with the transition it becomes a Red Bull can. I think like there is a lot of creative ways to imagine how this would turn out to be a video. But the important point is it is on brand now. It's not a lion that is randomly going across some like opening. It is the Red Bull pink can color coded lion, as you can imagine. This is an important thing when you are creating videos or like images for a brand. It is well within reason that these businesses are expecting you to be on brand with the colors you are utilizing, and these are the stuff you already asked for the brand to begin with. Might as well utilize them here. As I explained, I tried utilizing other kind of image inputting these color palettes, but the only one that worked was explicitly mentioning the colors inside the prompt. It's not a great way to use as an image is not a great way to use this. And if you are planning to use this is in any professional capacity, like for your brand or with a brand you are working with, I would suggest you just buy into the FreePik's subscription model, because it just has this color concept nailed down in its system. I'm not sure what's going on behind the scenes, but it is working a lot better than simply just writing down the colors in the prompt. Like this was one good image out of the four, and this was four good images out of the four for the color utilization. So there has to be something going on in the background to make it 4 times more effective. This was not an ad for a FreePik, but a feature exploration. That's it for today's video. It was a short one, but the concept is pretty self-explanatory, and I simply wanted to let you know that this exists, and you can be on brand all the time with color palette utilization in FreePik. Everything you've seen here was created in Seedream 4K. Because it's just my go-to model at this point. I love it so much, and I like that it's generating 4K outputs. It was following the color palette perfectly as well, so that's a plus too. I enjoyed this feature, and I hope you utilize it to stay on brand with the images you generate for the businesses you work with, or maybe in your own business. I hope this was a educational one. I hope you benefited from this knowledge, and I hope that you go out there and create some on brand images. See you then.